I don't remember the last time I was this mixed about something. Hello, everybody, it's your ghost with the most and your fabulous host, Luke, here. And I have to say, wow, that season surely was something. Today we're going to be talking about Dead End, Paranormal Park, Part 2, and what I thought of it. And by the way, I will be talking spoilers. I really liked the first season of the show, and I was really excited to see what the second season would bring. And I don't... Okay, let me explain my thoughts on this season. Okay, so the first 8 episodes of this season are not bad by any means. In fact, I quite enjoyed them, except for episode 3, but we'll get to that later. But anyway, I wouldn't call any of the first 8 episodes of the season anything more than good. They were just average. Also, I have to say the writing this season is a lot weaker than it was in the first season. There were just some writing decisions that either really annoyed me or I just couldn't get behind. For example, in episode 2, Barney doesn't tell Logs about his clone for no reason, even though Logs already knows about magic and demons and everything, so it just comes off as really stupid. Also, Badja trying to set up Norma and Zagon made me feel super uncomfortable. First of all, I didn't even know Zagon was supposed to be a teenager, and second of all, she's not even technically a teenager because she's like 1,600 years old, but she also is technically a teenager at the same time because she hasn't aged in thousands of years, so it just feels like this really big gray area, which is just like a big can of worms that I do not want to open. So yeah, the first 8 episodes were not bad, but were nothing special either, and the writing was kind of all over the place quality-wise. The best part of those episodes were the constant teases that something was off with Fingers and the Angels. Fingers is a new character this season, and he's an angel, and he's creepy as fuck. He's really disturbing, and he reminds me a lot of Mommy Longlegs from Poppy's Playtime for some reason. The last 2 episodes of this season are amazing. It goes full-on horror movie, and I love it. Fingers becomes absolutely horrifying. And we get a reveal that Courtney is actually a fallen angel, but to be honest, the reveal would have been a lot better if it wasn't hinted at earlier in the season. I'm honestly a little disappointed they didn't kill Pugsley off. I knew they weren't going to, because, this is still technically a kid show, and they don't have the balls to do that. But still, I mean, he's technically dead, but also still alive. But, we're going to have to wait till season 3 to really know. Also, no musical episode this season, which was honestly really disappointing. Like, the musical episode from last season was amazing, and I really wanted there to be at least 1 musical episode per season because of how good it was. But whatever, that's just my inner musical fan talking. Also, something I want to bring up really quickly is that episode 3 of this season is my least favorite episode of the entire show because of how boring and generic it is. It's really bad. One of my favorite scenes from probably the entire show is when Norma confesses to Banya, and when Banya tells Norma that she's straight. It's such an emotional thing, and it's really well done. And I really hope that Norma and Banya just stay friends, because if for some reason Norma and Banya start dating in season 3, I feel like it will ruin Norma's entire arc this season. Something I am very happy to say is that Logs actually has a personality this season. In season 1, Logs was nothing more than Barney's love interest and had no personality whatsoever. But in this season, he finally has one of those, so that's great. I think season 2 has a much better finale than season 1's, but season 1 has much better consistent writing as a whole, which means I guess it's better than season 2, and I would probably agree with that statement. I love how corrupt Heaven is and how creepy Fingers is, but I just wish the entire season had been as good as the last 2 episodes. Again, the last 2 episodes are why I'm so mixed on this season, because they're so good, but the rest of the season is just so mediocre. Okay, maybe I wouldn't say mediocre, it's better than mediocre, but not amazing, I don't know. Well, either way, I can't wait for season 3. I swear to God if Netflix cancels this show.